Hi, Alan. How you doing? All right. I just had a couple of quick questions for you. When exactly do you see the Amero being forced on us? And also, what do you think the timeline is for when the biochip is going to be enforced and mandatory?
Well, the biochip is it's already been enforced for the last 10 or 12 years in the special forces in Europe. I know that. Because I've read books written by some of the guys that have just left the special forces, and they admit they had them implanted under the eyebrow, one of their eyebrows.
Involuntarily?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so that they're expanding it within other regiments as well, and have been for a while. However, the chip is to be gradually sold to the public. The idea of that you need it, you need this chip, and how convenient it will be.
Right, convenient,
yeah. That's how they're going to try and sell it initially. And then once maybe 40% have accepted it, they'll simply make it impossible to live without it. You won't get into a store. You walk into a store and alarms will go off. You're not authorized to be there. The same thing with airports. You'll walk right past the queue. They've just announced, for instance, that the next step is to give you, with the ID card and special fingerprinting and all the rest of it, within the active chip on the ID card, you'll be able to walk to the head of the line without any hassle. So they simply make it easier for you to walk into the mousetrap. And that's how they hope to eventually sell the chip. I have the chip. I have the actual chip that's to be implanted. It's to go in the back of the head. I got it from a guy within the company from Germany that's making them. The U.S. has ordered millions of them, and it's ready to go. It's an active chip. Yeah.
They've already been ordered and are being shipped over.
Yeah.
But, wow. Can I ask you a quick question about passports?
Yeah.
Well, I just recently got my U.S. passport, and it does have an RFID chip in it. You think it would be safe to say that it's trackable by a GPS satellite?
Yes, it is trackable by the satellite. That's why they've been throwing them up all over cities. People think it's just for the cell phone. No, these guys always have a good reason and a real reason. It was to eventually track everyone who must carry that with them at all times. You'll also find once it's issued next year, they'll start arresting people who are in back alleys or somewhere, being in the papers, how suspicious characters, the hard time that they had when they were caught, even though they were innocent. And that's going to start terrifying the public to carry it with them at all times. Then they'll go even further. So-and-so didn't have it, was lost or stolen, and bingo, it'll be an Oprah or Dr. Phil, you can get this one implanted. That's a step-by-step process. We're all being trained.
Oh, yeah, step-by-step. They gotta, yeah. Okay, well, thanks for answering my questions, and thanks for all the work that you do for us.
Well, thanks for calling.